This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So James Madison's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, James Madison. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds. Short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Throwing off play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's found some room at the 35. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
It's James Madison in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Francis. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And he's got some space here. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. James Madison's offense back out there now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it. Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Dukes are in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
And they will try out the field goal team here. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the Ohio State offense will take over.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Dropping back. It's Francis. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Run good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And they hand it off to the back. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Now, it wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's a fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great... You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Got it. Second down going on.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Locates the tight end. He's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. Pays for it.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
To throw, it's Francis. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. He can see what he can do after the catch.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And they'll use the ground game here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking right, this one's caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Look, it's James Madison in front right now. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Chewing clock with the running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those in the...
He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, James Madison.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Looking to pass. It's Cano. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency.
On the set. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Slides the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
The offense going with the hurry up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
To throw, it's Francis. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And completion makes it second and short. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And there's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the James Madison Dukes.